that was fun. That was crazy. That was fun. Don't mind me. Unfortunately, I don't have your feed. But what I would do, see if you can talk to your farmer about maybe a new feed or maybe some more minerals, because y'all's poop is not very good patties. It's kind of just sprayed everywhere. You're just gonna come. Yep, you're just gonna do your thing. Are you gonna stop there too? So you just. I don't want to scare you. You okay? All right. You guys have a good day. See if there's any GI doctors in the area you can talk to, and we'll see you next time. Wow. All right. I'm gonna get to the other side here, guys. Let's try this little coexisting thing again. You don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you run. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna start investigating lunch because I am getting hungry. This is just secluded heaven out here. Absolutely love it. All right, first civilization in quite some time. Again, for like the 9th time, I'll say, I love how much of this BDR is on gravel, off-road, whatever you want to call it, and some pretty rough roads. But right now, I'm hungry enough to eat some roadkill or take one of these cows and barbecue it up myself. Well, what do we got here? Did a rental, gas, probably okay on gas. Okay. Trails Head Lodge. Let's see if you got something to eat. That's what I'm talking about. I am hungry. This says food all over it. Oh. What a difference one day makes from not being able to find a spot to eat in where is that? In Nemo, to like an empty place here. The rally's kind of ending right now, so there's not as many people around. I actually can get food. I am starving. This is gonna taste good. Looks like a large lodge, and it's cheeseburger time officially here. Hitting the spot. I am absolutely starving. Gonna try to fix my Rever. I'm gonna download it and remove it from offline and set it back up for offline mode. See if I can get it set back up so there's service here. So we'll hope for the best there. Gonna chill, take in some water, have a little break, and then kind of take a look where I am on the route, because I'm not quite sure without the exact driver information. Gaia works fantastic, so it's a perfect backup on the Carpy ride for Android Auto. But that being said, as Syntax 77 would say, it's cheeseburger time. We'll see you in a bit. Absolutely hit the spot. Cheeseburger and fries can't go wrong. Trailhead Lodge. They're doing a lot of stuff over there for the bikers, probably at night. But it's coming down a little bit. There's not the rain, thank goodness. But it's not as many bikers out here. I think the rally ends maybe tomorrow officially. So I think we're about halfway done with the route, so we should have about 50 more miles left. I'm not sure exactly how much of that is going to be off-road or tarmac, but the way it's going right now, I presume kind of all off-road, so let's get it done. We're cutting back down, I guess, down the canyon. We are nowhere by Spearfish Canyon, but I suppose there's quite a few of them in here, and I really need to clean this up. It's getting a little dirty. Stunning.
Just a nice, smooth flowing road. Gosh, look at that. You see, we're going downhill. We got that creek again. It's really boggy in this area. If you're familiar with bogs, like from the upper Midwest, and probably a good part of this country, but when it looks like solid ground, you can just step in and fall through. There's been a lot of bogs out on these last few trails. Like, that's very boggy right there. Might look like solid ground, but you step out there, you're probably gonna have a bad day. Oh, thank you for whoever cut that thing. Fresh, yeah, respectively fresh. Sawdust is still nice, bright and yellow. Stunning. All right, somebody give me a stunning count on this video. It's getting a little ridiculous. And if I see any more of these amazing wildflowers, I am just a sucker for wildflowers, but I know so little about them. Let's see if we bring them back. And if you can name what they are, be the first person in the comments to successfully, all right, got a little rocky, name them. Of course, there's no flowers here. I will send you a fresh roasted bag of my coffee from 803 Outpost Coffee Co. And not a single wildflower. I'll see another field of wildflower. I'll bring it back. And when I post it, when it's on the video, you let me know. Okay. Found my wildflowers. The purple back there, the yellow up here. I do know what milkweed is? Maybe I know. But these purple ones, white ones, I know I'm going by on a motorcycle. If you can name them, first person to do it in the notes, also known as comments, I will send you a bag of fresh roasted coffee. If you're not a coffee lover, we can't be friends. No, just kidding. If you're not a coffee lover, send it to somebody. Oh, there's the perfect example right there. See all those flowers? Right there. I love that stuff. It's gorgeous. I just don't know anything about them. If you're not a coffee lover, send it to somebody who is. Alright, let's slow down a little bit here. You guys do your thing. Nobody run, nobody move. You are... No. Okay. Oh, did I scare you guys? I do not mean to scare you. You made me stop, so I had to gun it. Okay. I believe the cows probably have the right of way out here anyway. Crazy turn off the beautiful tarmac, and it looks like they just literally cut in this road like last week. South Dakota is full of surprises. Very rough, fresh cut, and it says that there is a campground back here. Saw just a couple like hand-done signs on trees. So I'll be interested to see if that's real or if this kind of feels like, you ever seen that like maybe 90s movie, like a horror movie called Wrong Turn? Kind of feels like that. They probably need to come back and grade it now that it's been cut, because it ain't so soft. This is a adventure. Maybe it's for OHVs and motorcycles and in the winter, snowmobile campground. You ever think of that, John? Come on. Like, look at this. Now it's just getting rougher. Alright, if you made it this far into the video, comment below. Do you think there is a campground down here, or there is not? It is hard for me to believe that, because this is a fresh road. I'm going to try to find a little men's room, if you know what I'm saying. So you guys think it over. Little road back there too. I mean, look, everything, the dirt has just been pushed to the side. Crazy. And we'll be back. All right. What a diverse and amazing day this has been. That road right there. Down. Has been super crazy. I'm not really sure why it is here, but thank you for building it, South Dakota. Absolutely phenomenal. Section 2's got a lot to give. All right, break is done. Let's call it. Dude, they're stacking the timbers they removed to make this road to block the mud. Like, this is crazy. This is definitely a first, is all I will say. I'll have to look up and see if I can find the age of this road. Now look at that though. A cattle grate. And a building. No way. No way. Well, it's not a campground, but I don't know what the heck is happening here. How old is this BDR-X? How old is this road? It seems... So this down here, this side of it, seems aged. You see how that road just changed? Beautiful freaking river, by the way. Creek, whatever you want to call it. Of course, and then the road goes right back. Freshly made. Rocks are all up in the air. There's somebody down here. Well, hopefully not. Wrong turn. At least I'm not the only person down here. Just so soft. Everything is just like the road was just pushed open yesterday. Tire wants to track one way or the other. Yeah, if ever flooded down here, man, it'd be a mess. Yeah, everything is soft enough. Rocks and boulders. I am taking my time here. I don't want to get thrown into the side. I'll bring you back if I see a campground, but I'm pretty sure I know that's a no. You have got to be kidding me. Castle Pete Campground. Holy smokes. That is crazy. How does anybody get down here? Even with 4x4 trucks, everything is so soft. The other side of this road has got to be better. Yeah, look at that. You see that? There's a van down here. So when I'm leaving here, they must have just made this road. just made it to get to this side of the campground. Used to like one way in, one way out. Because I drive a Sprinter van, and you aren't bringing those around. I mean, that's a 4x4, and I still don't know if you want to go down. It's just so soft. All right. Whoever said yes, you win. I hope I see some comments. I am nothing short but blown away. And it's a busy campsite, is the crazy thing. Alright. I'm gonna stop flapping my lips. It's just super crazy. This side so far is much more packed. It still looks like it was just thrown in, but it's way more packed. This road has been here a lot longer. My tire was about 3 to 6 inches into all of that dust and dirt and mayhem on the other side. This is firm. That would be an awesome campsite on the BDR. All right, let's find our way out of here. I am in awe. Well, there was the culprit. They just put that blade down and rebuilt this road. That is crazy. We're a good 10 miles. I don't know, I have to check, but maybe about 5 miles past that campground, and it still just looks like this. It's a beautiful ride back in here, though. Yep, that's right. Still on Campground Road. Has been getting extremely muddy. Seen a couple side-by-sides go through. So, nice thing this is passable, but a few that are all the way across. I can tell the bottom of those mud piles is really soft. The back end kicks a little bit. So I've been going through it with a respectable amount of speed just to make sure nothing crazy happens. Man, I'm having the time of my life today. Like, this is a route. This is a route. All right, so here we are. All of these have been super muddy on the bottom, and I've got a standoff now. I don't want to go into these too slow. Let's see. I know, I'm mean. These things have been super slippery. I do not want to have to go around cows and through this at the same time. Yeah, again, that bottom is not healthy. That thing is just super slippery mud. Sometimes you just gotta make the cows move. I mentioned earlier, I think the cows have the right of way. But that wasn't going to be a good spot. Every time I want to sit down. Just got to take a straight line, squeeze the legs. Actually, that one was firm on the bottom for the first time. Firm bottom. That's what she said. Okay. All right. So here's the biggest one. I think I'm going to try the left-hand side and stay tight as long as there's no large boulders in there. But once you get in, there's really just no way to not fishtail. It's just like crazy. All right. Don't fall down in the mud, John. Anticlimactic. Oh, all right. Should we try that again? Let's give it another try. Decent speed. Oh, jeez. Really isn't too deep. That couldn't have been over 1.5 feet. The problem is the bottom is just really, really soggy. Another campsite down here. All right. Oof. All right, looks like the road's cleaning up. Maybe I'll see you on the other side. Try to save some of my battery. What's going on here? My maps look weird. Is this an out and back? Okay, I'm gonna go take a look. Because this is our possible ghost town. If that road would have continued, I would have been all in, like, yep, this is a ghost town. Now that it went to residential, because that was exactly what a ghost town road would look like to me. Let's go take a look. Which way am I going? I am going, well, that's a driveway, so I'm going to go this way. Looks like there's logging out here. All right, let's go find us a ghost town, or hopefully something that looks like one. All right. Here's our ghost town. Let's take a look. Oh, the Mickelson Trail I had mentioned earlier. I got mud. Goes by it. So there's a little trailhead here. Let's see what we can find. A little house back here. Mystic Township. The original name Sitting Bull, Mystic was founded as a mining community in 1880s. Wow. After Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad came through the town in 1889, which is probably this railroad that is now the Mickelson Trail. Oh, let's see. The name of the busy station was changed to Mystic. Mystic longevity can be attributed to the importance of transportation, trade, and a tourist center. Other early Black Hills mining communities were not so fortunate. Mystic enjoyed its longest enduring economy based in George Frink sawmill. The sawmill was in the continuous operation from 1919 to 1959. The closure of the sawmill marked the end of Mystic. Crazy. I wonder if we can get back there. I don't know. cool little building. I didn't know they had 10 roofs back in the 1880s. No, that's a joke. That's okay. You can laugh. I'm not serious. It looks like there's no way to get back to the building. What a fantastic day on the Black Hills BDRX. What a fantastic route. Just a ton of fun. I keep saying this, I know, but I'm really impressed what they put together out here. And we got a lot more riding to do. Yeah, so that's been challenging. It has been every bit as challenging as the first day on the Georgia Traverse, which I absolutely probably one of my favorite routes. This has been good. Very, very impressed. Oh, that being said, like I'm saying, a lot more riding today. I'm probably going to call it here. Go ahead and hit that like button down there. You see it. I appreciate it. Give me a little bump in the YouTube algorithms, which always helps. If you want to drop in a comment, I'd love to talk to you directly. But as always, guys, whatever you're passionate about doing, find time to do it. Live your adventure. Get out here and have some fun. Have a good night.